Yes lads, how you all doing? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now today, boys and girls, I'm going to bring you guys the Leicester versus Arsenal match preview. So the boys and girls, that's a pretty awful result last time out in Europa League action, as of course Leicester got knocked out of the Europa League by Slavia Prague. Of course it ended 2-0 to the Czech Republic side last Thursday night at the King Power Stadium. But Premier League action is now our main attention of the season, and that kick starts once again tomorrow as we take on Arsenal at home in the Premier League. So that being said, in today's video I'm going to bring you guys the Leicester versus Arsenal match preview. I'll go through the Arsenal side of things, my thoughts on the game, my predictor, but also my score prediction for Sunday's huge game in the Premier League between Leicester and Arsenal. But just before we get into all of that, make sure a big thumbs up down below on today's video if you guys are going to enjoy today's video. As of course today I bring you guys the Leicester versus Arsenal match preview. The Europa League's done out here. We return back to Premier League action. So yeah, if you want to see Leicester get back to anyways on Sunday, let us know by dropping a like. Up, let's sit here. Also subscribe, don't see my face on the screen before. Of course, we're now closing in on the mighty 2,000 subscribers. If you guys could subscribe to the channel, that will be massively appreciated. And as always, let me know your thoughts heading into the game, your score predictions, your predictions. Just let me know what you guys are saying in the comment section down below, boys and girls. But yeah, let's quit the waffling and let's get into talking Leicester Arsenal, and let's get into the match preview. So the boys and girls, as always, getting straight into today's match previews. You guys know the drill by now, of course. We're going to start off by talking a bit about the opposition side of things. Of course, Arsenal are our opponents on Sunday at the King Power Stadium. This week on the channel, I've got Aaron from the channel 2BN Talks to bring you guys the Arsenal side of things. A big thanks to Aaron for coming on the channel today. Go subscribe to the channel, link will be in the description down below. But yeah, I'm going to hand over to Aaron. He's going to bring you and me the Arsenal side of things heading into Sunday's huge game at the King Power.
Yes lads, hello everyone on the SPORTSA YouTube channel. I am Aaron here from the 2BN Talks Footy YouTube channel. Obviously an Arsenal fan here to give you a quick 2 or 3 minute match preview for Leicester versus Arsenal. It's a 12 o'clock kickoff at the KP. Both sides coming off Europa League results on Thursday night. Obviously Leicester on a massive low after getting smashed up by Slavia Prague. Sure, Josh will love that one. And Arsenal on a massive high after coming away with a roller coaster of emotions. Game 3-2 in Greece against Benfica. So we will be we'll go into this game with no fear. Leicester, obviously, without James Maddison, they looked a completely different side without him on Thursday. Saw the highlights and they offer nothing. Slavia Prague were they always look like the more dominant and winning side, so that form might carry over into this game. I really hope it does. My score prediction, like I'm going to say now, is Leicester City 1, Arsenal 1. I think Jamie Vardy will carry on his record against the top 6. I do believe he is fit to start this game. Bukayo Saka, our star boy, should be rested. If I was Mikel Arteta, I would rest him. But I reckon Thomas Partey on the pitch, creating a lot. Whenever he's on the pitch, we look a 10 times better side. Now that he's fully fit, he should be back into the side to play on Sunday. It's not going to be an easy game for both sides. If someone's going to nick it, I think it could be Leicester, as they are probably just about superior to us at the moment. But we are full of confidence. Leicester will be, her confidence will be sky low, even though the sky is very high. It'll be grass low, let's just say that. I've never heard that saying before. But yeah, my score prediction is Leicester 1, Arsenal 1. Maybe, who knows, if Lacazette starts and he's firing, he could get a winner. Vardy got a brilliant record against the top 6, and I am backing him to carry it on here. But it will be a very cagey affair. Yeah, Brendan Rodgers will want to beat Mikel Arteta's boys just to ease their grip on the top 4. We are aiming for the top 6. It's very unlikely, but we might as well give it a go. Thank you, Josh, for having me on the channel. I am going for Leicester 1, Arsenal 1. Do not rule out a cheeky 2-1 win to each side. I think it'll be a cagey game, lots of chances, and then in the second half, the game will open up. Come on, you Gunners, do not let me down. I am wearing the Leicester colours now. But in my video, which you can see if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'll be wearing red for the Gunners. Up the boys. Going for Leicester 1, Arsenal 1. Josh, cheers, mate. Up the boys.
There we go then, boys and girls. That is it for the Arsenal side of things heading into tomorrow's game. Like I said earlier on, go subscribe to Aaron's channel. Link will be in the description down below. Big thanks to him for coming onto the channel today. But yeah, without further ado, let's speak a bit about the not-so-mighty Leicester City. So yeah, of course, let's head into tomorrow's game off the back of that pretty awful shambolic performance against Slavia Prague. I still don't know how we lost that game, but anyway, for any of my full thoughts on that game, my match reaction / rant, that'll be linked in the description. But yeah, obviously that performance was absolutely awful, but on the other side of that, Leicester are going to want to bounce back from that awful result. Hopefully we can bounce back on Sunday against Arsenal. Obviously it's a big game, Arsenal, you know, they're definitely going to be over there towards the end of the season. I know they've been bad this season, they're still pretty good, so it's a huge game. It's going to be a tough one, and that if Leicester can get the win, that will be the perfect way to bounce back after Thursday nights. Yeah, shambolicness, I don't know if that's a word, but yeah, hopefully we just bounce back. Of course, before that game against Slavia Prague on Thursday night, Leicester were on top form, to be honest. Obviously beat lots of Liverpool, Villa, we were on fantastic form, and you know, that performance came out of nowhere, so hopefully we can just bounce back, and hopefully that can just be just a slight blip in the road. Hopefully we get back to winning ways against Arsenal on Sunday, but of course it's going to be a tough one. But obviously it's a massive game once again for Leicester. We're still third place in the league, joint second, so you know, a win would be huge, and that would be one step closer, one win closer to securing Champions League football. I think most of the players' confidence will be a bit down, and it will be low just heading into the game, but you know, a win against Arsenal on Sunday would be a perfect way to bounce back, and you know, a win on Sunday that could really lead us to a late season push to try and secure those Champions League space. And now of course we can put full focus into the Premier League, and that begins tomorrow against Arsenal. Yeah, talking about the game then in a bit more detail. So yeah, Leicester's record against Arsenal most recently has been very, very good. Of course, Leicester played Arsenal earlier on this season, that resulted in a 1-0 victory for Leicester. Jamie Vardy with a late goal to secure Leicester all 3 points. And overall, the season before that, I think Leicester got a win at home and drew to Arsenal away in lockdown. So overall, recent form against Arsenal has been very good. We are unbeaten against the Gunners in 3 games. So you know, it would be good if we can get another good result. But overall, I think a point won't be a bad result. But I'm pretty confident that Leicester can go out there on Sunday and claim all 3 points. Both sides have been pretty inconsistent so far this season, in particular of Arsenal. So it really does depend which Arsenal turn up, which Leicester turns up, and you know, it could be a close one, it could be an easy win for either Arsenal or Leicester. It really could go either way. It's a difficult one to predict, but I think it will be a pretty open game. It will be a good game on Sunday between the 2 sides. But of course, with Arsenal's struggle so far this season, if Leicester want to secure Champions League spaces, top 4 football in the Premier League, these are the type of games we need to be getting a good result at. Ideally 3 points, but a point will probably do just at the moment. But yeah, these are the type of games Leicester do need to get a decent result in against a top 4 European rival. Obviously Arsenal not doing great this season, but they're still definitely up there. So yeah, it's a big game on Sunday, lads, and we need to return back to winning ways. So let's speak about the game then in a bit more detail. Let's get into the tactical analysis of it. So I think Leicester, Arsenal, possession-wise, it's going to be 50-50 in my opinion. Obviously both sides like to play that passing style of football. Obviously Brendan Rodgers, Arteta, similar kind of styles, both sides just like to play. Obviously both sides have attacking forwards, or obviously attacking forwards, I mean fast forwards with the likes of Saka, Aubameyang. For Arsenal, of course, we've got the likes of Vardy and Barnes as well. So both sides like to play a similar style of play. Obviously Arsenal defensively aren't great, so Leicester definitely have some chances in there. But overall, midfield-wise, it's quite balanced for either side. Obviously Arsenal, the likes of Partey, we have and Diddy. Obviously Arsenal have got some good players in there, like Odegaard if he starts as well. So it's quite balanced in there. I think the midfield battle is going to be quite key, but Leicester can definitely get out of that Arsenal defence. And you know, based on Thursday, Arsenal are probably going to get our defence. So there could be goals in this one. It could be a tight one. It's really difficult just to predict, but I see it being quite even. Both sides can have some good chances, you know, and it's all set to be a draw, to be honest, boys. But I think it may go either way, and it depends who turns up, to be honest, boys. It's really difficult just to predict it. But yeah, that's my thoughts and heading into the game tomorrow at the King Power. As always, lads, let me know what you guys are thinking in the comment section down below. So the boys, girls, that is it then for the Arsenal side of things, and just send my thoughts on the games. As always, let's move straight on to my predicted lineups. Yeah, this side I think Brendan Rodgers will go to start against Arsenal tomorrow at the King Power on Sunday. So start off in goal then, of course, will be going, of course, with the main man, Kasper Schmeichel. So he conceded 2 against Slavia Prague, which, you know, wasn't ideal, but I can't see Kasper being dropped. So yeah, Schmeichel in goal, easy as you like, on Sunday against the Gunners. Moving straight into the back four then, boys and girls. For me, there's going to be some changes in it. It's very difficult just to predict. As always, I think we'll stay with a 4-3-3 formation. We could see a change, but I think Brennan, you know, he's going to stick just with a 4-3-3. So yeah, start off at right back. This is tough for me, boys. It is really tough to really predict how this is going to go. Right back for me, I think it's going to be Daniel Amartey to keep his place at right back. We'll get onto Ricardo in a few moments, but I think Amartey, although he didn't play that well against Slavia Prague, I think he's quite solid. He doesn't go forward as much, but he's very solid. I think we'll go with Daniel Amartey at right back. We could see Thomas potentially. It's difficult. I'll get into the other players in a minute. But yeah, Amartey right back for me. Centre back wise, same pairing. First one being Kagler Sunchu. I know he was awful against Slavia Prague, but we don't have any other options. So for me, Sunchu starts alongside, as always, Mr. Consistent Johnny Evans. I think Johnny Evans had a good performance against Slavia Prague, probably our best player. So that'll be my centre back pairing. And at left back, we'll be going with Timothy Castagne. I think Castagne needs to come straight back into that. Obviously, came on against Slavia Prague and lasted like half an hour, but didn't have much time to make an impact. So Castagna for me comes back as that line, of course, played well against Villa last time in that left back position, I do believe. Right, and moving into the midfield three then, boys and girls. See, is this difficult to predict. Obviously, CDM, pretty straightforward. It's going to be the main man, the best CDM in the Premier League, Wilfred Ndidi, of course. Obviously, I can't see us really starting anyone else. Will we go 2 CDMs? I don't think we will. I think Ndidi will just be one holding CDM in there. He's going to be key once again in that midfield battle. Box-to-box position, we'll go with Yuri Tillemans. I think Yuri's definitely going to start. Although we played in a more of an advanced role against Slavia Prague on Thursday, I think Brendan's going to put him back into his more natural position. And talking of that more advanced role in that camera role, for me, it's going to be Kelechi Iheanacho. Obviously, for me, I think if Iheanacho wasn't suspended on Thursday, we would have saw him there. But I think Iheanacho is going to come into that cam role. The only worry is his defensive ability, but I think he might suit that cam role just in behind the striker. So Iheanacho in that cam role, I mean, it could be Barnes, could be Under, but I mean, Under was poor, and I think Barnes was wasted out that cam role. So for me, it's going to be Iheanacho. We could see Youngster there, but I think Iheanacho is going to start in that cam role. And finally then, boys and girls, moving into the front three. So starts off in that left wing position, we'll be going with the main man, Harvey Barnes, of course. I think, you know, straightforward as Barnes. Left wing for me, definitely Harvey Barnes in the game. He's going to be key. Right hand side then, I know I mentioned it a few minutes ago, it's going to be Ricardo Pereira in my opinion. Of course, Ricardo played in that right wing spot against Villa and looked quite good. Obviously, Ricardo, he can attack very well. So I think Ricardo is going to start in that right wing role once again. And up top, will we go in with Jamie Vardy, of course. Not the best against Slavia Prague, but we don't have any other strikers. So yeah, Vardy up top, as always, the key man, the main man. So yeah, boys, that is my predict time for the game. Bit controversial, as always. Let me know your predict in the comment section down below, boys. Or do you agree or do you disagree? Let me know in the comment section down below. So, boys and girls, that is it for the Arsenal side of things. My thoughts on the game, and just then my predictions on. So, as always, ending off these match previews, I'm gonna go through my score prediction for the game. Like I've been saying, it's difficult to predict this one, boys. For me, I'm going to be confident. I'm going to go with Leicester win. I'm going to go with a 2-1 Leicester win. I think we'll just narrowly get it tomorrow. For me, goal scorer wise, I think Barnes will get one. I think Tillemans might grab one from midfield. And for Arsenal, I'll go with Bukayo Saka to score. But yeah, boys, that's my score prediction going into the game. 2-1 Leicester win. We need to get the win, not the boys. And yeah, as always, let me know your score predictions in the comment section down below, people. So the boys and girls, that is it then for today's video. Of course, in today's video, I bring you guys the Leicester versus Arsenal match preview. If you guys have enjoyed it, let me know, drop a like, subscribe as well to the channel if you guys have not already. And most importantly, just let me know your thoughts heading into the game in the comment section down below. But yeah, fingers crossed, I'll see you for the live watching tomorrow. Hopefully it works this time, but if not, I'll bring you guys the match reaction. But hopefully the main thing is, hopefully Leicester can get the 3 points tomorrow. But yeah, I'm in SPORTSA, and I'll see you guys very, very soon in the next video. Peace, guys.